of you when they find out that you are weak. All over the world, people are the same all over the world. When Europe found out that they had guns that other people in the world did not have, after traveling around the world, after moving around Africa, looking for different things, trying to buy gold, trying to buy oil, palm oil, trying to buy different things. And they went to Asia, went to India to look for pepper. When they have traveled around the world, they discovered that they have guns and other people didn't have. And it gave them an edge over others. So when Europeans discover that they have an edge over others, Europeans took advantage of it. Europeans took advantage of the fact that they have guns and many others didn't have. Or at least they did not have it in large quantity. Except for few nations like Japan that also had their own guns and fought them with it. But for the rest of the world, people did not have such a sophisticated weapon at that time. So, compared to them, the rest of the world was weak. Or the rest of the world were weak. So, they took advantage of that and started attacking others. And there is no excuse for weakness. Today, many countries in Asia, like China and some other countries, have woken up. They have gotten to understand how this world functions, that there is no excuse for weakness. And they are no longer begging because they are no longer weak. The fact that you avoid a fight does not mean that you are weak. But sometimes you have to show yourself strong in order for an aggressor to avoid you. If an aggressor sees you like you will be easy to crush, the aggressor will not hesitate. And we have many aggressors in this world. Funny enough, the same way Africa was weak when Europeans came here, Africa has remained weak and even weaker. Much more weaker. Because those that rule this world ensure that Africa remains weak. But how does this understanding have to do with our struggle in Biafra? Are we weak? Of course we are not. We're not weak. But at the level of strength that we are, yet it's still not enough. We're not weak. Why? Because we have strength of media. We are not relenting. Now, the struggle for the restoration of Biafra is not hinged on one man, is not hinged on a particular sect of people. The struggle for the restoration of Biafra, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has ensured, has made it possible for it to be in the hands of the people. So whatever we do, it is everybody's contribution, everybody's strength that gets us to where we are. And right now we have the Eastern Security Network. But before we had the Eastern Security Network, there is the Fulani terrorists. The Fulani terrorists that have ensured that they take over everywhere they can take over. The Fulani terrorists, their mission is to ensure that everyone is under Fulani rule and only Fulani voice is heard. That is their mission, and they are not stopping, and they will not stop. That is the mission of Fulani. But the question is, are we weak? Of course, we are not weak. We have ESN. But there will be a problem when we have ESN, and we that have ESN will be crying like we are weak and be seeking for our enemies to come and take out our enemies. That is a show of weakness, because we have told the world that we are not Nigeria. And we do not recognize Nigerian securities to save our lives. We don't. Because they have never done that. At every opportunity they have over our people is to take advantage of them. Every opportunity that they have. What did somebody like Idara do? They have just kidnapped her. Until now, she's not out. What did she do? She did absolutely nothing. And many other people, the same security would just go after them, kidnap them, without doing anything, without committing any crime, without charging them to court. They will just put them in their dungeon and be punishing them, and we don't even know what they do with them. And you expect the same people that want to wipe out ESN, the same people that refuse to wipe out Fulani terrorists in our bushes, the same people that want to wipe out ESN, these same people cannot help us to wipe out those evil criminals that are breeding up in our land. If at all they are, they can't help us to wipe them out. And definitely from what I played to you yesterday concerning the confessions of the prelates of that church, concerning his confessions, you can see that they are the ones that protect the terrorists. The Fulani's mission is very, very clear. They are not mincing words. Our mission is very, very clear. We shouldn't mince words. Our mission is to restore Biafra. We are not here to play pranks with any politician. We are not here to romance the ego of any politician. We are not here to soft talk with anybody. Our mission here is to restore Biafra. And there is nobody that will treat you well when you show to them like you are weak. Because they don't care. They want you to be weak. They want you to be weak so that they can take advantage of you and you can shout to the heavens and nobody will come. We have forced BBC to talk about us. We have forced CNN to talk about us. We have forced all the zoo newspaper agencies to talk about us. That is not weakness. If we could do that, then they cannot keep our leader. But they want us to soft talk. They want us to soft talk so that they can be harming us and we'll keep quiet. Because anything we do not talk about, the world will not know. There is nobody that will talk about it. Any evil of the Nigerian government or the Nigerian police, the Nigerian army that you experience within your locality and you do not report it, nobody will report it. It is only you that will report it. And you don't have to be somebody popular on social media. You just need to be available at that time to witness it, take pictures of videos, and give your report. All the people that you see that are media warriors or influential on social media, they never planned it. All they wanted was freedom for Biafra. And they were just active at it. And they are not everywhere. So do not think that, oh, you must wait for one person that have so much crowd, one person that have so much followership to report what you are seeing within your locality. You are the one that will report it. You are the one that will video it. You are the one that will snap it. You are the one that will take the report, because anything you do not report, the world will not see. But be rest assured, the things that will blackmail IPOB, the world will see it. Punch, Vanguard, all of them, they will see it. The Sun, mention them. They will see it and they'll be the first to report it. Now, what the prelate said, initially they reported it. Of course they did, but they did not tell us what happened until we came here and announced it. Until we came here and talked about it. The newspapers carried it, but if you only looked at the newspapers or their headings, you wouldn't have known what happened. It wouldn't have been anything. It would have just been, oh, business as usual. You wouldn't have known that the man actually said that the army were there when all these things were happening and they did nothing and they were all working together. The headsmen were also there. So when you are moving around anywhere in the zoo called Nigeria and you see headsmen with their cows outside, around the bush side, know that that place is a dangerous place. And most of the times you will not see them where you will not see police or army. They are usually by the side of police or army checkpoints. They are the ones that protect them. Now you see why when some people attack police or army checkpoints, Biafrans celebrate. Are you seeing why Biafrans celebrate? Are you seeing the reason? So, because we celebrate what we see people do that we know is good, you say that we are the ones doing it. Those that are celebrating what Russia is doing or what Ukraine is doing, because the war between Russia and Ukraine, some people are celebrating Russia, some people are celebrating Ukraine. Some news agencies are saying Ukraine is winning the war. Some are saying Russia is winning the war. But we know the truth, actually. And those that are celebrating, are they the ones fighting the war? Are they the ones giving command? So when IPOB tell you that we don't know these people that are attacking police checkpoints, we don't know them. But we are seeing that what they are doing is a good thing. We are seeing it. That what they are doing is a good thing. Because if there are no police checkpoints, these criminals, these terrorists will have nowhere to hide themselves. They will have no way to hide themselves. You think you're safe. You see police, you see army, you think you're safe. You see an Igbo man in police, you see an Izom man in police, you see an Ibibio man in police, you think you're safe. Go and ask, who are their commanders? They are all Fulani. Go and ask. And you must know that you must take command from the highest authority. Except you blow a wall. Except you leave the army, or you leave the police, or you leave the navy. You must take command. And when they begin to give command, see, when they want to get into the cities and begin to attack people, they don't want a situation whereby there will be a reprisal attack. One thing you have to understand about Fulani is that Fulani, they are cowards. Fulani are cowards. They don't fight war head on. They are cowards. They have never fought war head on. And this is one thing that our people do not understand. Because in Biafra, we are not cowards. And anybody that shows himself to be strong, we think that the person is truly strong like we are strong. Because for somebody to be strong in Biafra land, you have to be really strong to be strong. Or to show yourself strong. We are not cowards. It is only Biafrans that will know that this place they have defense, and a Biafran will still attack that place and break the defense. Fulani doesn't do that. Fulani will only attack when they are sure they will win. If they are not sure they will win, they will not attack. They don't do guesswork. They are cowards. They will always ensure that they penetrate you first and weaken you before they attack you. So before they are attacking you, they have already won. Fulani will never attack you at your strength. If you have an opportunity to know anybody that is a member of the Eastern Security Network, they will tell you that the Fulani cannot stand them at any battle. They can't fight. They can't stand them. They can't stand our men. They can't stand our people. Even if it is the community vigilante that encounters this Fulani, they will chase them away. Once the vigilante is brave, even if they do not have as much ammunition as the Fulani, and they encounter them, they will defeat them. They are weak. They are not strong people. But what does the Fulani do? They are cunning. They will ensure they bribe. Fulani take pride, take pleasure in bribing and winning people. See, once anybody comes to show himself, I am a leader of this, I am a leader of that, Fulani will approach that person and bribe him or her. So that that person that you think is your leader will be eating you from inside. The person will ensure that he has already weakened you before Fulani will come. And when Fulani comes, Fulani will wipe out everybody. But the foolishness of these people is that Fulani will not even leave them. Go to Ilorin and ask them what happened. Ask them why Fulani is still ruling them till today. You know, I met somebody recently that is from Kwara State. The person is a Christian, and we were talking. And the person was like, oh, the emir of Ilorin is a Yoruba man. He is not a Fulani. I was like, no, it's not possible. The emir is a Fulani, even though he has mixed up with you Yorubas, that he might even bear a Yoruba name, but is a Fulani. She argued, she is from Kwara State. She argued with me that no, the person is a Yoruba man. I said, okay, the internet doesn't lie. Let us go to the internet. And we browsed it. Lo and behold, the man is a Fulani man. Fulani will continue to rule Ilorin until maybe, if at all, the Yoruba can chase them out, if at all, because they have stayed there for too long. I doubt if they will still be able to chase them out. What they did to Hausa land, what they did to Yoruba land, is what they want to do all over the zoo. You think by the time they have taken over your community, you'll be able to take it back? Or when they have taken over Biafra land, you think our children will be able to rise? What we are doing now is the only opportunity we have to save ourselves and the generations to come, to save our race. And anybody, irrespective of who that person is, or what position that person is holding, or what degrees that person have, anybody that gives any kind of body language that shows that he is in support of Fulani is your enemy. Anybody. And we must never look at people's faces when you want to tell the truth. You must never look at people's faces. You must never give a damn. I don't give a damn. You must never look at people's faces, because those people are there to weaken you and open the doorway to Fulani to crush you. Fulani will never attack. That's their full-blown attack for now. They won't do it. They have returned to many states. Look at Abia State. That's the state of our leader. Where this thing happened, that is our leader's state. Were they there before? Yes, but they were chased. But now they have returned. And they are claiming that they are everywhere. They are in the coast. They are in the hinterland. They are in Odua land. They are in the middle belt. They are telling you that they are everywhere. You think it's a lie? You know, some of these things, like during, I think in 2014, while Goodluck Jonathan and Buhari, they were trying to contest, I had already studied Buhari's past, and I knew that there was nothing good that could come out of him. And I was among those that were like, oh, Goodluck is a better option. Let us stick with him, at least for now. Buhari will bring doom. Many people were like, oh, it's because you're from Bayelsa, blah, 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 blah. Not knowing that there has never been a Bayelsa politician that I had ever supported, or I had ever had any affinity with. But I saw that, not that Goodluck Jonathan was the best man, but for the Nigerian situation, he was trying. And the economy was improving. So I tried my best to tell many people. So when I saw some people were on my side, some people said, no, PDP, blah, blah, blah. APC is a new party. They will bring new Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, let us test them now. Let us allow it and let us test them. We tested them and this is the result. Now everybody are crying. They are all crying. Though those of us in Biafra land, we never believed that Buhari could do anything. We're not surprised. Now, but what am I saying in essence? What I am saying in essence is that this threat of Fulani invasion is not something we can try. Then we'll now come later and tell you, you see, I told you now. I told you this is how it's going to happen. Are we not all suffering it now? No, this is not something we can give, that we can test. Because by the time you allow it to happen, everybody is dead. So what are you testing? Why should you allow the foolish ones to have their way? We can't. That is why we are putting everything, every effort that we are putting in this movement. Because we cannot allow the foolish ones to have their way. It's not possible. How are we going to do that? Because you are foolish. You want money. You want money in your pocket. You want money to move around with. Then we'll now allow you to open the doorway for these blood-sucking demons to come and kill all of us and kill our children and destroy our land and destroy our culture and deny us of liberty. We can't let you do that. We cannot let you do that. We cannot allow your foolishness to prevail because we want to prove a point. You must understand that. We are seeing these things so clearly. We have always been seeing them. We have been seeing them so clearly. We have been seeing them so clearly. In fact, in 2015, I voted. And that was the last time I ever did. And why did I vote? I voted because I knew what Buhari was coming to do. I knew that Buhari was coming with these Fulani terrorists to be spread all over. I was hearing the stories of Boko Haram in the northeast. I didn't want them to get to Biafra land. I didn't want to have such an experience. I knew Buhari had such a plan to spread it. I knew. Within my spirit, I knew. That was why I voted. That was the only reason. At least I voted for my conscience then. And that was the last time I will ever vote in the zoo. I encourage anybody to do the same. Anybody that wants to vote, you can vote. It's your business. But for me, voting is done and dusted. I don't have any business voting for any fool. Because Goodluck Jonathan did not even lose. But because he is weak and is a coward, he allowed Fulani to take power in the zoo. And now he said that he doesn't want to shed the blood of people. Now, many people have died, and people are still dying. People are still dying. Okay, he wanted to prove a point. But people are dying. And people will continue to die until Biafra is restored. And what most of our people do not know is that Fulani, they are not ready to relinquish power. All of you that are thinking, oh, Igbo presidency, give Peter Obi, vote Peter Obi, vote this one, hey, election, blah, 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 blah. Fulani, they are not ready to relinquish power. You must get that into your thick skull. Was that not what people in PDP, they were busy shouting, hey, Wike, hey, Peter Obi, Alpha. It is Fulani. Don't be shocked if APC will still be Fulani. But even if APC is not Fulani, that person will lose to Atiku. Because Fulani, they are not ready to relinquish power. Stop deceiving yourself and focus on restoring Biafra. Remove your mind from politics. It will not work. It will not work. Focus on the restoration of Biafra. Put all your energy and your resources on the restoration of Biafra. If you cannot, wash your hands from politics and sit down somewhere and watch people that are ready to do the work. Stop being a nuisance and be complaining here and there. How has politics helped us? How? Look at Soludo. Don't vote, don't vote, don't vote. Okay, vote. Look at Soludo now. Any criminal or anybody with a gun in the bush is a criminal and will flush out the criminals. That's Soludo speaking. Soludo that when he came, including me, I thought he was somebody that would just focus on developing Anambra. Instead, it is how to deceive our people subtly, cunningly, to deceive our people so that our people will lose guard and they will begin to fire ESN, fire ESN. See, no matter how strong you are, if you receive constant bombardment, you might be weakened if there are no reinforcements. These are realities. He wants these they have brought all these Fulani people into Anambra to be killing people. Look at what that man said. He said that if this particular preacher or bishop or prelate, that if the man were to be a politician, he would have killed him. And when these people attack politicians and kill them, you will say that it is ESN. If they could take over the road and kidnap these men, what makes you think they cannot enter into a town and kill a politician? What makes you think so? What makes you think so? They are moving freely in our bushes. And the reason they are moving freely in our bushes, it is because these governors are using army to keep ESN busy. They are using army to keep ESN busy, to distract ESN from the work that they are supposed to do. And you cannot begin to beg them. You cannot be begging them to go after the criminals. They are not going after the criminals. Even if they are doing that, it is just a show off. The real deal they are going after is ESN. It is ESN they are going after. To keep them busy so that the Fulani can be having their way and be moving around. You know, then when ESN was very, very focused on chasing these demons, anywhere they appear, our people will alert ESN and ESN will go there and flush them out. Anywhere in Biafra land they appear. Until these governors became uncomfortable because their Fulani overlords became uncomfortable with it. Are you seeing these people? What do they call them? Are you seeing cattle headers association complaining anymore? They are no longer complaining because their mission is going on well. They are no longer complaining. Because they are using army and all of that to ensure they keep ESM busy. And you say that we should not talk about it. In this world, you must be strong and you must show yourself strong. Never entertain weakness. At every point in time you entertain weakness, you are getting close to your death. Why do you think nations align with nations? It's for strength. Everybody wants to increase their strength. I have my strength, you have your strength, then let us align. Let us put our strengths together. We are friends, okay? We can understand ourselves. We can sign a deal that will not go to war against each other. And because we are friends, we have to sign a deal that if anybody attacks you, it means that they have attacked me. So if they attack you, I will join you to fight them. That is alliance. So anybody that attacks me, attacks you, and anybody that attacks you, attacks me. It means that our strength has been put together. So if your strength is 50 and mine is 70, it means that our collective strength is now 120. So if the nation that is coming after you has strength is 90, our strength put together will beat him. I will beat her. Because but if you were to fight alone, your strength, none of us would have been able to fight that enemy. Because I am 70 and you are 50. So with a guy with a strength of 90 will beat me. That is 70. Though sometimes war is not always as it seems. But it will be too difficult for me to fight somebody with a greater strength. Just as it will be for you. But when we join our strengths together, the guy with a strength of 90 will not want to fight either of us. Because he would know that that fight will not be easy and he is most likely to lose. And that doesn't mean that individually, nations that are aligned to each other do not continue to build their strength. Except in Africa, where we think that all we need to do is to be asking for help, asking for help. When people are to be asking us for help, all we are doing, and give me aid, and give me this, and give me that. Oh, this one is killing us. And they're not listening to you. Let me tell you. When the world will begin to listen to Africa concerning people that are dying in Africa, concerning different things, invasions and all of that, it is when Africans begin to build themselves in such a way that the world knows that any crisis in Africa will affect, number one, their economy. Number two, it may also take the lives of their own people. Their own people that are doing business in Africa may not survive it. When you are strong enough, then the world will respect you. When you complain and say, see, I don't want to go to war, but these people are provoking me, they will respect you. But when you are there showing weakness, always you want to beg, always you want to steal your people's money, fools, like our foolish politicians. You want to steal your people's money. Who is going to respect you in this world? Who is going to respect you? You expect a white man to come and help you to be doing everything? Nobody's going to respect you. And racism will not stop. The only thing that will stop racism is when Africans begin to take their place and make themselves important to themselves and begin to value their own lives. You don't value your life if you don't have a defense. You don't value the life of your citizens if your country do not have a defense. If your people do not have a defense. Anybody that is not doing anything to help ESN does not value his life nor the life of Biafrans. Because the only defense we have is ESN. Anybody, any Biafran, irrespective of who you are, that is not doing anything to help ESN does not value the life of Biafrans. And all the governors put together, all of them, what they want to do is rather to kill ESN, destroy ESN, not to strengthen her. And it is obvious they do not value the lives of our people. They don't. All of them don't. None of them value the lives of our people. And that is why each and every one of us must put all we have to do, put all we have to ensure that ESN activities are improved and ESN have everything that they have to secure our land. Look at what is happening in Asia. Look at China. Records have it that China is giving some body movements that shows that it wants to attack Taiwan. Now, the question is, Taiwan and China, they are more like the same people. So why would China want to attack Taiwan? China feel that Taiwan is their weakness. China feel that USA's influence on Taiwan is their weakness. Just as Russia felt that Ukraine was their weakness. So they are taking care of their weakness. No reasonable nation in this world wants to be weak or wants to be seen weak before her enemies. But some of you are so comfortable in being weak. You'll be shouting, and let the army do their work, and let the police do their work. What work are they doing? What work are they doing? Fulani people in the army that from Boko Haram, they were put into the army. These same Fulani people are the people that are used to invade your communities. And you're saying the army should do their work. The Nigerian army that is now a Boko Haram army, you're saying the army should do their work. Are you sensible at all? Meanwhile, Biafrans in the army are being sent to die in Boko Haram. Why are they not sending Biafran soldiers to Biafra land, Fulani soldiers to the north? Let them fight their brothers. Because they are the ones that know the secrets of their brothers. Let them fight their brothers and kill themselves. No. But when they are going to send Biafran soldiers down here, they will ensure that you have a Fulani boss that will ensure that he orders you into ESN camp. So that it is either you kill ESN or ESN kills you. And either way, they lost no one. Most of the soldiers that they are sending to fight on the ground are Biafran soldiers. Most of the zoo soldiers that they are ordering, but the person ordering them from the office is a Fulani man. But most of the people they will have on the ground, even the person commanding them on the ground there is a Fulani man. You push them to the front so that all of them will die if they are to lose. Then if they win, they will kill their brothers. Meanwhile, the Fulanis will be in the offices or they will be in secured locations and be protecting their terrorist brothers that are pretending to be headsmen. Anyway, that is why from last month, the leadership of IPOB banned cow. Anywhere you see cow in Biafra land is a criminal, is as a Fulani cow, not just cow. A banned consumption, even though we have already banned open grazing long time ago. The governors as well have banned open grazing, but these Fulanis are still doing open grazing, and the governors are quiet. You put a law, you ban open grazing, and people are still doing open grazing. And you have the police, you have the army. The police that you have and the army that you have, they are the ones protecting the people that are doing open grazing. A law you have banned, and you are doing nothing. But every now and then, your body is itching you when you hear that there is ESN in the forest. Are you not cursed? Are you not cursed? The fact is, people that we are weak. We cannot get anything from them from an angle of weakness. Do not think that by the time you begin to show like you're weak, that they are going to release our leader. It's a lie. They are only buying time to see to it that they exterminate ESN. Why did they kidnap our leader? They thought by the time they kidnap our leader, in 1 month, ESN will be gone. That was why after they kidnapped our leader, they brought him to the zoo. They now gave about 3 months before the first court case. Is it about a month or so before they now increase it to 3 months or just like that? They did all that. All this why they've been pushing it is to see how they can exterminate ESN. But because they have not been able to do that, they have not been able to exterminate ESN. That is why you see that the lawyers are making progress. And because they have not been able to shut the media warriors up, that is why the legal team is making progress. You must understand that all these things are working hand in hand. Everything that you're doing is like a thread. Everybody's effort is complementing everybody's efforts. The legal team's efforts wouldn't have been as successful as it has been over the months if the media warriors' efforts are not being successful, or if the media warriors are not doing their jobs. And everyone Yes, I'm sorry for the little break. I'm sorry for the little break. It's obvious the challenge. So, as I was saying, what I was talking about is that Ken Saro-Wiwa, what saved Ken Saro-Wiwa was not, what killed Ken Saro-Wiwa was not because he did not have good lawyers. What killed Ken Saro-Wiwa was not even because it was military rule. Because some of you will be thinking it's military rule. The Buhari administration is even worse than military rule. What killed Ken Saro-Wiwa was because Ken Saro-Wiwa did not have ESN. Ken Saro-Wiwa did not have media warriors. Ken Saro-Wiwa did not have Radio Biafra. That was what killed Ken Saro-Wiwa. And this zoo, they are not here to play pranks. The Fulani, they are not here to play pranks. Ken Saro-Wiwa is not less of a threat to them, or how do I put it? Ken Saro-Wiwa is not different from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to them. Everybody from Biafra land is seen by the Fulani as one and the same people. They don't love anyone. In fact, anybody that is not Fulani or that is not Northern Muslim, they cannot treat you in a certain way. So, Ken Saro-Wiwa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one and the same thing. So do not think that the desire to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not crossed their mind many times. In fact, if they desire to kill Ken Saro-Wiwa 5% before they killed him, the desire to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is 99%. Because Ken Saro-Wiwa didn't even pose as much threat as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have posed. But they killed Ken Saro-Wiwa. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still alive there. You think it is through weakness that they left him? It is because of ESN. They do not know what ESN would turn out to be. They do not know the kind of monster ESN would turn out to be if they touch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not sure what ESN is likely to turn out to be if they touch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So because of that, they had to leave him and be following the rule of law. Even though they've been trying to dodge, they cannot. Because Britain will blame, of course, Britain is involved. And they are managing it because of their interests, their economic interests in Biafra land. That is why you see them managing things the way they are managing it. And of course, they will release our leader because they don't have any choice. It's not a thing of I beg, release him. When the elders went to beg, that time the elders say, calm down. We will beg. When the elders went to beg, what happened? Did they release him? As the elders went to beg, did they release him? Were they not disgraced? Now, what is the story? The elders now are saying, if you do not give Igbo man president, who will do this, who will do that. PDP have announced their flag bearer is a Fulani man. What have you done? What have you done? So-called elders. What have you done? What will you do? Nothing. Some are campaigning for 2027. Are you not foolish? Or is it 2031? Are you not foolish? What have you done? Absolutely nothing. What will you do? Absolutely nothing. The only choice, the only option that we have is Biafra. That is the only option, and that is the only choice, and that is the only thing that we must do. And the only defense lineup that we have to save our people is the Eastern Security Network. Anything outside of the Eastern Security Network is a farce. It will not work. It's a scam. And they will keep scamming you, dragging you little by little, scamming you, dragging you little by little, until they are able to achieve their aim. They have invaded our land. Every day, army is in Anambra, everywhere. Army is in Olo, in Imo State, and neighboring local governments. They just want to ensure that they finish the work. That's what they keep doing. Why did they go at night to kill Ikonso? Was Ikonso fighting the army? Why did they go at night to kill Ikonso? Why? Ikonso wasn't fighting the army. Ikonso was fighting the terrorists on our land. Why did they go at night to kill him? And you think those same people that have been killing our innocent people, they are the ones that are going to defend you. They are the ones that are going to kill the criminals. You don't know that when a Biafran dies, the Fulani man rejoices. You don't know? When any Biafran dies anywhere, Fulani man rejoices. If a Biafran kills a Biafran, the Fulani man rejoices. If the Fulani man kills a Biafran, the Fulani man rejoices. If a policeman kills a Biafran, the Fulani man rejoices. We don't rejoice. We don't rejoice over the death of anyone. We are not like that. But they rejoice when our people are killed. And what makes you think that the army and the police that is being commanded by Fulani will now take care of insecurity in your state? For those of you that are calling for army and police to take care of insecurity, what makes you think they will take care of insecurity? Are you not being foolish? Are you not asking your enemies to come and kill you? Is that not what you're asking for? Don't be foolish. We cannot afford to be foolish. Never. Can never afford to be foolish. These people have nothing to do on our land. If there is insecurity, ESN will take care of it. We don't need army. We don't need army in Biafra land to take care of insecurity. Don't need them. They should go to Sambisa. For how many years now they have not been able to win that war? Fighting Boko Haram for how many years? Sabotaging the war. They'll send soldiers to go and fight. They'll tell Boko Haram where the soldiers are. So Boko Haram will prepare and ambush them. Because those soldiers are either Christian northern soldiers or southern soldiers. That's the reason that war is still there. It's not that Boko Haram is strong. It's not that Boko Haram is strong. But when it has to do with ESN, our politicians, hey, their body will just be jumping. Wipe them out, wipe them out. God. Foolishness in the highest order. At this juncture, we shall be opening the lines. We shall be opening the lines. You can call in You can call. The lines are there. And I believe many of our people have already gotten the numbers to call, but irrespective of that, we are still going to call the lines for everyone so that even people that are listening to us for the first time will be able to call through. So you can call us on WhatsApp, you can call us on Skype, you can call us on Signal. And the line to call on Signal is +4571 645962 +4571 645962. Then on WhatsApp, the number to call on WhatsApp is +48 73 964 58. The lines are open, so I will take it again because I know that not many people got it. So the signal line is +45 71 64 5962. The WhatsApp line is +48 739 64 5829. +48 739 64 5829. Then on Skype, you can call Radio-Biafra VOC. Radio Biafra VOC. Radio-Biafra, that is Radio Biafra VOC. You can call these lines and you will be able to get us on air. So the lines are open for you to call. The lines are open for you to call. I don't even know right now if people can hear me. But if you can hear me, I would like to get feedback. I would like to get feedback. The lines are open and you can call if you can hear me. Okay, we're back, and I'm sure we are back. I can see the reports that we are back. We are back on air. So this is time for calls. If you want to call, sometimes some of our people call very late when we are rounding up and will not be able to take your call. The earlier you call, the better. We may not be able to take your call when others are calling, but we'll always try to take your call. But it's better you keep on calling until your call is picked. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, good morning. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Right on.
Okay, good morning. My name is Mazen today from Olo province of Biafra land. I know you have not started telling the people to call you, but for past 7 minutes now, this is not going on. It's the calling.
No, the line is open. I have opened the line for calls.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Biafra. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on your time zone. My name is Sidman Mazen today, Biafra JP. Coming from where I'm scavenging United Kingdom from all over province of Biafra land. Mother, thank God for your life and all that you're dishing out this morning. It is very pathetic. It is very, very disheartening on what is happening in our land. And the people who call themselves our leaders are not doing anything to save the land. And they think that the posterity will not remember what they are doing in that very land. How can somebody bring an enemy to his or her father's land and tell somebody who came from all the way from nowhere and continue to protect that person and continue to protect them because of the peanuts, because of the intimidation from the Asrock. And they left the people not being protected and left their lands being porous for the enemy to come and occupy. It is very disheartening. My heart is bleeding on what is happening. And I will also thank the Lord for what happened in recent days on Monday. Just Reverend Uche is somebody that I know as well. I know him, I know Makinde, I know Reverend Uche well in Kano State, in the Pilgrim Board. And I am telling you that he was not killed because God wanted to use him to reveal something. And I'm very, very glad and I'm very, very happy. I give him kudos for being strong to send the circle to say things as it's supposed to be. He has really tried to expose, no matter the mantras, no matter the truths of the British and their megaphone and their media, total media in Nigeria and in Biafra land, it cannot, hide the truth that the man of God have come out and say that these people that are doing this very thing in our land are the marauders, the vandals, the son of Belial from the pit of hell. We don't know who these people, and they came and started to occupy, which is very, very bad. We will not take it, and we will continue to pray that you will keep them. We protect our CCN, no matter the distractions, no matter the enemies within, no matter the enemies that have been planted into the IPOB to start to distract the DOS and the activities, to make sure that they bring out a good strategy for us to take these people away and release our leader Martin Nantigalo, and our flag will go up. As everybody used to say, I am telling them today that we are not backing down. There's no going back. Just like what our leader said, that the Trojan flag has gone up and it cannot come down until the total restoration of Biafra. I want to tell those people who claim that they are our governors. I want to tell those people who claim that they are our senators. I don't know them. I don't hate politics right from time because that is the game. I want to tell them today. I took my mouth in conjunction with my people in IPOB and DOS to tell them that there's no going back, forward ever, backwards never. If they like, let them not support their people. When the enemy will come, as they are here, they don't know who is who. When those people, because they have come to occupy, I cannot imagine. I I can never comprehend what is still happening. Even yesterday, even as after the primary of PDP, I can see somebody from Ohanese still saying that we are waiting for these people. What are you waiting for? You people say that if you are not given the mandate, that you are going to make sure that you support your people to realize our dreams. But these people are not here. They are lily livered. They are lily livered. They cannot do anything. We are watching these people who call themselves Ohanese youth or whatever. They are not doing anything. How can you go and dance to somebody who came from nowhere? Because British gave them the audacity to do whatever they are doing. And that is why you cannot say, my friend, where did you come? And even in Senate, they have never discussed one day and say, these people who are here disturbing us, where did you come from? Who is your great-grandfather? No matter you are born. Mas, I'm telling you that I am an Italian citizen. I have an Italian citizen. I'm 50% Italian and 50% Biafra. But I cannot go to Italy now and start to defend to decide them in whatever they are doing. No matter how they are citizen, I don't have the right to go and decide their attention. Just like peaceful, and no matter most of them we are born in that very land, they don't have the audacity to decide our attention. If the houses like, let them defend themselves. If they don't like, let them leave that land for them. That would defend it to the last man standing. No matter whatever they are doing, I am saying nothing shall make us to go back and send this message to Soludo. Even that have been Valentine, we can have seen what is the government happened to him. That has shown him what politics is all about. We can kill these people, we can kill our people, people allow the violence of the water. Not for him to become back to the planet. But what happened? At the last, they showed him who they are. And that is what is going to happen to all of them. That is what is going to happen to all of them. That's what he said that I agree. He said, supported we open the doors, open the avenue for Soludo to come up. After that, Soludo started dancing melon. I listened to what he was saying this morning, that these people are foreign, they are living overseas, sponsoring all the candidates and whatever. IPOB is a distant organization. We don't deal on cannibalism. We are rooted spiritually. We are spiritual people. So Soludo should go and bury himself. He should go and bury himself in the mud for not standing strong. Just like bottom.
Hello, Mazi. The network is not so good. We are finding it difficult to hear you, and you have taken quite a number of time. Sorry, the network is not good. The network seemed to be a little bit poor, so we can't continue, and he has spent much more than 3 minutes.
I hear you very well.
Okay, I can hear you loud and clear. That's great. Well, welcome. Your name and where you calling from? Okay, no problem.
Yes, I can hear you now. Just start speaking. Africa Rep, may our own God, the God of heaven and earth, may He bless you abundantly.
Yes, sir.
And remain formidable.
Yes, sir.
We are not shaking. We are not joking. We are Biafrans, and we have the right to live. Our governors, our AZ, all our religious centers, they have sold us completely. Africa Rep, this is a call. Make sure you hold your gift confidently. Don't allow any person to take it away from you. Because you see this Biafra we are looking for now. This generation, we must get it. And instead, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, instead, the Fulani will not release our leader. For us, we Biafrans. No human being on this. Is it a threat? It's a promise. Who are you, Kwan? Everybody here in Nigeria, everybody will perish. Completely. No Fulani, no Hausa, no Yoruba, no Biafra. We're going to say no human being live on this earth. This is our leader. Look at these Taliban holding our own leader. Who are you? We are more than resolute. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu have taught us how to be fearless. Who are you for us to fear? Who are you? You must see, our leader is leading us. We are Biafrans. We must exist. Dara. You think we are begging anybody? We are not begging anybody. Fulani, MUS, you must release our leader. If you don't release our leader, watch it. Watch it. Let all these governors, those intellectual governors, be deceiving your people. Until the day you will give us option of violence. Then this Nigeria will shut it down and bury it. Everybody back out. Come get aware. That all is. Then I think it doesn't. Then it's called Chabama Simpson. Then I am not a lot. Then the body him again. Then no second. Then the First Samuel chapter 16 from verse 1 to end. And the same First Samuel chapter 17 from verse 1 to end. Then a Second Samuel chapter 22 from verse 1 to end. Then Amos chapter 1. Amos chapter 1 from verse 1 to end. Then Nnamdi Kanu is our David. All this says, Chukwu Kabema has taken our land from your people. Who are you? Our leader is our David. And he's making sure that Fulani, my African rep, you see that it's at the war front. Do you think you want to live us? What use is your law for us to lose our land? Take your love. Let us get our land back. The other side, the arrogant to who? To United Nations, to America, to world powers that are there watching injustice being done upon now. They're the only innocent man on this earth. Shame to all of you. What power, my food? Can't touch. We are the children of God Almighty, and you cannot bear the time. Dara. Then I can go. Not college Abamba. 128 get there one on Muchidera or the Sewo. Oh, yes, I want to get a letter. I like the chain. You Naka, Noria, Nafo, Nampo, Ya, Oje, Okonko. Well, Africa of the top, we are here. Oh, Biafra.
Biafra will hail thee. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon from here. Good afternoon from here. My name is Anu Module. I'm calling you from United Arab Emirates.
Right on. The world is listening to you.
Okay. Yesterday, one of my friends called me from Biafra land in Dunukofia, precisely, and said that a friend of his was kidnapped in Agu. Then the kidnapper was a Fulani herdsman. Do you know how much these people called they should pay? 2.something million. Because of one of a friend to the guy he kidnapped is Omar Swausa. He was pleading with them because how are they going to do about it with Hausa language? Mazi, do you know that these people make the year everything end in 250,000? Not only that, over food items higher gote. You saw the money where they are.
Okay.
Last week,
it should be food items as well.
Food items, both rice, onion, everything, every food items. You saw the 250,000. I was shocked. I was shocked. The place they kidnapped close to the zone 13 Ubo. There is police checkpoint there. There is that place Kazom 13. This so-called useless address there. Ubo, Dunukofia. There is zone 13 there, but those people are in the bush kidnapping people. Police people will not go there and look for them. I was like, so not even the place, the close to main road though. Because I know the place very well. West to the SM now. Only by Ghana on there, man. Now, when you have only time okay now. anaba n'ụlọ na-anwụrụ onye ọbụla ma ọ bụ na something emerọ ma ọ bụ na people arise or all
Sorry,
fight at this people.
Mazi,
Imagine
please.
so-
Hello, Mazi, please speak English, okay?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that our people don't want to rise up. Everybody was seeing this thing as if it's a childish something, or that Radio Biafra, we are telling lies. The people that are there are telling lies. That what they are saying is not true. This thing happened at Bodulu Kofia. They kidnapped the man from 2.5 million. Everything, they finalized everything with him. They said they should pay 250,000 because the person that was communicating with them can be able to speak Hausa language. So that's why they concluded in 250,000 and give them and said to them again that they before with that 250,000 they should come with food items. They list everything they will buy for them with the 250,000. And the place they kidnapped the man, he was in his farm, someone that went for farm in Udunukofia, close to 13 in Udunukofia, close to police station.
Someone that went to farm is the person that was kidnapped.
Yes. Yes. You're one very young man like that went to farm. They kidnapped him in the farm. Asked for ransom. So some people are thinking that this thing is just happening in Abia State or Imo State. Small time they will kidnap people and they will request for 10,000, 20,000. Because since they have made it openly to everybody that because ESN has chased them out of the bush, they have no business to do again. Instead of that, they will go back to kidnapping. That's the only thing they want to do. They just want to destroy Biafra land. That's their purpose of being in this eastern part of Nigeria.
It's
You
not,
don't want to
it's not
invade
because,
everybody.
sorry, Mazi, it's not because of ESN that they started the kidnapping. They have been doing kidnapping, okay? In Yoruba land, they do kidnapping a lot. You understand? In other places, they've been doing kidnapping. It's just that now, as they have returned, they want to buy as much ammunition as possible, okay? Because as the governors are busy chasing after ESN and keeping ESN busy, these people are returning to Biafra land. So they want to buy as much weapons as possible in order for them to be formidable. That's what is happening.
My advice to any youth, this is not time for I'm a Christian or I'm a this one. Everybody, every young man in they will come out so that you can be able to challenge them to defend yourself. That's my own advice to our young youth in the Biafra land. Don't be doing I'm a guy boy, I'm a this one, because it's happening in Imo State. Small time it will happen to anybody that even in your own house, they will come if care is not taken. But I believe that I pray that people will not allow such to happen to us.
You see, and just to add to what you said, people should not be going to farms alone. You understand? Because when you go alone, that's when they will be able to round you up. But when you people are many, these people are cowards. They'll be afraid. When you are many, they'll be afraid. And this is why we have to do everything we need to do to ensure that ESN takes over every of our bush again. And all these politicians, all these governors,
these so-called vampires, they will not allow them. They will go and import military people to come and be attacking ESM for their mind not to be for them not to focus on what the work they are doing. That's what they are doing. They are trying to distract ESM.
All those their distraction will stop. It's just a matter of time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me take other calls. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good morning to you, my dear brother Mazi Tarinemi. My name is Desmond and I'm calling you from Italy, Mazi.
Okay, Desmond, please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution so that we can open the platform for others to also contribute.
I will make it quick, Mazi. Your topic is really interesting this morning. I want to trace your point. We've already told our people that anybody who is not supporting ESN is not supporting what we are doing. So I'll go ahead to give out the numbers from IPOB National Body of Italy for Biafrans in Italy to call, and you'll be directed on how to support ESN. If you're a Biafran, friends of Biafran, and our well-wishers and lovers of freedom, please call any of this number as long as you're in Italy to support ESN. The first number is +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. And the second is +39 371 3044902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Many of them you call, you'll be directed on how to support ESN. It is very, very important. We have to support our men. And also, Mazi, I want to say that the prelate that was kidnapped, when he was talking, he said he raised 130 million. And they gave the kidnappers 100 million. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
I will encourage and advise them to give the remaining 30 million to ESN. Do you understand?
Of course.
So that they can use it to create their community. You know, it's just an advice to them if they are listening. So if there is anybody listening in this program that has contact with that prelate, Samuel Uche, advise him that they should take the remaining. After all, the money was gathered for his life to save. It's not that this one is not now a church offering that they will say they want to give to their masters within. So since the Fulani kidnappers, they collected 100 million from them, then the remaining 30 million, he should find a way and give it to ESN. And I also want to encourage the youth of Ghana, our youth to be prepared for what is coming. The kidnap is, we know they are the military and Orji Zokalu, at least the one on board now. The military and Orji Zokalu, they are the main people aiding and shading these people, because Orji Zokalu made it very clear that he was the one that brought them, and they have the largest market in Umunnochi, Isoti.
Hello. Are you there?
Sometimes too much of talk, so I'm tired of talking, but let action be gone. We are seeing the cancer, we are living it here, and we are protesting for. Let us go and cut it off. That is only my advice. We cannot live in our land and live in fear. Our people cannot go to bank, cannot work around, cannot travel. For what now? And so let us go and do the needful. That is what I will encourage the use of that to do. That is all. Thank you very much, Mazi. I bless you from here.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello.
Yeah,
please
my African.
Please put down the volume of your radio set so that.
Yes, I have done that. My African rep. Good morning. My name is Chukwuemeka. I hail from Imo State. I am calling you from Biafra land. May your days be long.
You say? My
African rep. I'm calling you in respect of the topic that has been trending all over the country, Nigeria, because of the kidnap of the primate of Methodist Church and what the man said, and the invitation of the Nigerian army to the primate to come and explain more. I don't understand what they are calling the man to come and explain about, because the man have said the truth. He's a man of God. Danjuma have said it. Did they call Danjuma? Obudaya have said it. So many things have been happening, and yet these people have not called these people to come and explain.
They want to
why is our own team always different?
They want to intimidate him. They want to oppress him. They want to detain him.
In fact, yes, my African rep. Let me tell you one thing. That man, with what I'm trying to insinuate within myself, that man didn't say everything. I am telling you, I can beat my chest. That man only just mentioned but the few. But with this invitation now, if the man comes out, the man will say more. Because I believe that those people told that man a lot of things. And that man didn't say, if Nigerian army is the best or the best operational people in the earth, or that they used to say that they are the best in Africa, what they would have done after my release, they would have cordoned the area. They will use both Air Force and the ground troop and move in and see if they were able to apprehend one of those boys, or even see the decomposing bodies to be able to prove the man wrong or right. They didn't do anything, and they are telling me that the man should come for invitation to do what? Nigerian army are full of lies. We know them. They can lie. Remember what they said when they invaded our leader's house? They said that they were chasing a trailer load of ammunition, and the motor now ran to our leader's house. They concocted a lot. So what are they telling us? They are just wasting their time. The fire nash don't open, breeze don't blow. It don't happen. Thank God now. It's not ESNO. Thank God now. It's not IPOB. God, I say glory be unto your holy name. In Jesus' name I pray this morning. Thank you, my African rep. You are doing well. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. For those that have been calling and we have not been able to pick your call, I'm sorry for that, because we can't take two people's calls at the same time. But we must continue. You see, this issue of this man that is being invited by the army. The Nigerian army are evil. This man exposed the Nigerian army. Instead of them to apologize to the man, by rights, what are they calling the man for? For the man to come and identify the officers? How is the man going to be able to identify the officers? Does he know them? Is he going to cram the names of the officers? Didn't even get that close. He only saw that there are army officials, army officers on the road working with these same people. They are calling him for invitation. They want to intimidate him. They want to warn him. They want to threaten him that if he tries to say this thing again, that they are going to kill him. And if the man is a coward, after now, before you know it, the man will change. The man will change his talk. But that talk cannot be changed because he has already released it. That's what they want to do. They want to intimidate the man. That is the mission. The mission is to intimidate him as they usually do. The other man from the Middle Belt that exposed them and said that their plan is to see to it that they take over the whole of the zoo. Is the man still alive today? Obadiah, is Obadiah alive? Is that not why they killed him? They should not just dare touch this man. This man, they should not just dare. If they don't want to see madness. Because the man said the truth now. They want to intimidate him. They want to oppress him. Inviting him. What are you inviting the man for? Go to the bush. If you're serious, you go to the bush. He explained the bush. He called the name of the community. Go there and do your work. But if it is Anambra or Imo State, you'll be jumping because they accuse ESN. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, man. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Your name and where?
African. Yes, my African rep. Good morning. Good morning for the job you are doing for us. Medical Kike, protect you and your family. Not wasting our time. I want to tell the Biafrans around the world, especially IPOB, those who call themselves the indigenous people of Biafra. Wherever you are in the world, we must stand up to defend our land. I want to tell the Biafrans that you can see what is happening. Last time, Mbaka told these people who call themselves men of God to rise up and speak and condemn the evil going in our land. Because if they continue keeping quiet, after these people will come after them, and that is what is happening now. And he said that And those politicians, those people who call themselves northerners, because when they want to confuse everybody, they say northerners. If they fail, if they continue, anyway, it's not what we are looking for, Sha. What we are asking for is our referendum. What we need is Biafra. We are not interested in politics. But Mbaka told them that if they try to going back to North and bringing somebody to come to become the zoo president again, the contraction called Nigeria will not survive it, and that is what they are doing. And I want to tell Biafrans, the enemy we have in our land is politicians, because if the politicians are giving the way for people to these Fulanis to come to our land to Islamize us, you can see Fulanis they are not everywhere. After they collide to go to Kenya and kidnap our leader, handle our leader to Fulani, and Fulani promised them presidency. Where is that presidency? Where is that restructuring? Is to show these people that they are evil. What these people are doing in our land is they are evil. And I know that one morning, all of them are going to carry their bag and leave Biafran land, because this Biafran land we are talking about, we cannot contain all of us. And they must know that. They must know that what we are asking for is our referendum. And they must release Nnamdi Kanu. Let them release this, our leader. Our leader did not do anything. He didn't tell you to go and kidnap somebody. He did not kill anybody. Why are they holding that man? Because they want to Islamize everybody. They need presidency. They are doing collateral with our agitation. They can see it now. They are not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. They are going down, calling themselves presidency of the zoo. So, Maz, what I have to say this morning is that we must continue doing what we know to do, and pursuing one man called, I don't know, I listened that tape in Radio Biafra. That man said that the enemy we have in Biafra land is the politicians. Immediately you start dealing with them, you see Biafra we are talking about is there. But if we continue allowing these people going around talking about the presidency, talking about the campaign in Biafra land, they are not going anywhere. So, Mazi, thank you for the opportunity you give to me. All I have to say this morning is to congratulate IPOB around the world for the successful 30th May we just celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a wonderful one. You see, indeed, the politicians on our land are the enemies. But you know, there is time for everything. There are times to do things. There are times to do things that you need to do. But it is these politicians that keep opening our land, keep opening us, keep trying to weaken us. They keep trying to bring the enemies into our land to weaken us. That is what they keep doing. Every time you will see this one invite army here, you see that one invite army. Look at Wike now. He wants to be president. It is this desire to be president. Because he wants to be president. Because Wike wants to be president. That's why he killed our people at Tobigbo. Because he was thinking that maybe if he doesn't kill our people for Fulani as they asked him to, if he doesn't kill our people at Tobigbo, that they are not going to make him president. But he killed our people. And now, he's still not president. Who lost? And these politicians will never, ever learn. They will never, ever learn. And they are not new. It's not new. That is how Fulani functions. They will always look for saboteurs amongst you. Fulani can never fight a war head on. They will always at all times look for saboteurs. They will look for people to pay. They will look for people to bribe. They will look for people to deceive. There are some people that are doing things, nobody paid them, but they are being deceived by Fulani, thinking that politics will save them. Meanwhile, Fulani have politics to their hand. You cannot wrestle politics with Fulani. On a normal day, normal voting, if there is free and fair election in the zoo, normal voting, Fulani will not win any election. Fulani will not win any election in the zoo, normal voting. But Fulani have programmed the zoo that there will be no normal voting, no free and fair election. So, election is by strength, military might. Sometimes they use the military. Sometimes they use the police. Sometimes they use thugs that they have empowered. Military might. That is what wins election in the zoo. And Fulani have control of the military. Do you think if Goodluck Jonathan, maybe Goodluck Jonathan becomes the flag bearer of APC, and Atiku as the flag bearer of PDP, they are contesting against each other? You think in your wildest dream that the Nigerian army will protect APC instead of PDP? The Nigerian army will stay clear, and Fulani will launch thugs in favor of PDP, and PDP will win. And at the end of the day, Goodluck Jonathan will be disgraced again. That is if he ends up to be the flag bearer of APC, as some are suspecting. He will fail again and come back in shame for himself, not for the people. So these people, all they do is to go about, and we must sound it very, very clearly. Our people must get back to work. Whatever you know you can do to help ESN, strengthen them. If it is food, give them food. Give them everything they need. In every state, ESN needs to get back to work. We cannot allow these people to get a foothold on our land. Anywhere they are seen, wipe them out. Anywhere they are seen, wipe them out. That is the process. That is the system. Anywhere, wipe them out. That is just the strategy. They are not strong. They only go after people that are not armed. These Fulani terrorists, they only go after people that are not armed. When you are weak, they will come after you. And you want to be free, you can never afford to be weak. In fact, there is absolutely nothing you can get in this world when you are weak. Nobody cares about you. Who cares about the poor man? Because he's weak. Nobody wants to know about you. The question is, what do you have to offer? That's the question they'll be asking you. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to know. Because you are weak. Anyone that is weak, the world will take advantage of you. And that is why in this movement, we cannot afford to be weak. And you must realize that it is everybody's duty. It is everybody's responsibility. Everybody's duty. That is why none of us can be weak, or none of us can afford it. None of us should afford to be weak. None of us should afford to be weak. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ojuku, calling from Italy. My brother, Mazi, Chukwokike Bieme, bless you and bless everyone standing for truth, supporting for this freedom coming, come Biafra. May may our ancestors rise up to fight this battle. We alive, we have already rise up. Let them rise up to fight this battle for we to free and go back home and serve Chukwu Ikebieme according to his way and according to his glory by the name of Chukwu Ikebieme. About our land, as you said, let every woman being send message listening to Radio Biafra to people back home. Let them rise up in secret way and fight for their battle, because everybody has the mind to fight since many years ago, but no way, because we are looking for helper from Chukwu Ikebieme to send to us. Now I have sent it, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu structure the way everything will be. And if you love him, you must follow the structure and obey his command. No matter anyhow you do it, you must follow it and follow the law and stand firm, because Biafra must come in this our time by his name and in glory. Chukwu Ikebieme. Let them go. A village is called Ogudu. I was living for that court far back 2011, 2010, 11. Let them go to Ogudu. A call place going to Gukana, Bori. Ogudu is inside, go to Element for trailer park, like we're going to Ogoni. Ogudu, there is people, there is army over there. And those army, they mix those army with Igbo boys and confusing those Igbo boys inside those army, confusing the youth. The youth asking them question that this Fulani them, that those people is not Fulani, they are Hausa. Ogudu boys, they are not Hausa, they are Fulani. Please, I pray for the spirit of Biafra to raise you up and give you wisdom of understanding, to monitor yourself and monitor those people. Don't be sleep so far. And the place, they call my own side, which is Ibodo, the land of Igbo land. Ibodo, they know a place called Abo, Uromi Junction, going to Ekbo, going to Ibanki, Ekbo, Ebele to Ishan, to Awohimi. They see that bush between Ekbo and where the new train track pass. Now, the bush over there is Fulani over there, but they're not moving with cow, they're moving with dog. They're moving with dog. There is Fulani in Edo State. All those people calling themselves Benin will know you're answering them given by you by stranger. And the stranger get the Benin from Benin. They came with that name, Benin, in the land of Igoromigodo. Let the children of Idu rise up to ask who be Iruwa, why Iruwa, who's supposed to be a king in that land, die and release curse in the land of Idu land, that will be not be alive. See himself another blood called Yoruba blood for Benin to rule, to start ruling the land. That is why it disappeared. To the sea going to Lagos, which he do with children. No. Let them go to bypass and forget about Nigeria. If you think about Nigeria, it's still remaining till now. And this Messiah, Nnamdi Kanu, everything that he's facing, you must know that this facing that he's facing, this challenging, is not for Nigeria. Talkless of to thinking that is how Nigeria will rule. Nigeria will start remaining next year for you to come out to vote. If you are ready to die for Nigeria, you come out to vote. But people ready to take Biafra, they are ready to die, even today, even tomorrow, even next tomorrow. As you ready to die for what not belongs to you, no problem. People ready to die for what belongs to them, plenty more than you, we're ready to die for Nigeria. Make you getting hope, talking about Nigeria, YouTube and social media. But I am promising you, please go back
to Biafra. Go back to your ancestors. Go back to who you are. Go to bypass. They're moving with them. Night, something 12 to 1. Those motor coming late from Lagos, they will operate our people. They will come out 6 o'clock early morning to 7 o'clock. Those motor coming from Lagos, those computer errors, they will come out. Remember, they're driving some computer errors drivers. They're driving some computer errors drivers to pass to that way instead of to pass inside Benin, inside Oluku, to come inside Benin to Unibel. From there, look for your way to Onitsha. They are coming from Ebu to Ebu. They will follow Ebu to my village, which is Ibodo, after Onichubo, coming to Onitsha, after Iseluku, after Asaba, Iseluku, Onitsha. They are coming to there. Let Eastern Security in Asaba locate a place called going to Akuku Ibo. If you are going to back of Onitsha for Abo, if you are going to Abo Bush, you are going to Abo Bush. Those children that sleeping along the road, called shoemaker, they are Fulani, they are a mission. They're not with gun, and don't say that they're not with gun. It's what the chairman of the community is saying, that they're not with gun. Remember, they do business with the king, and the king do business with the chairman of the youth. They are coming there. They are coming there, and they want Eastern Security to not know say they are Fulani. They are calling themselves Hausa, and they know with gun, and they want to operate. Let Okowa know that anything is doing over there in that land, no matter how you think it, is not by only making mouth in the call or making call. Where everybody here in outside country cannot leave your family back home for you to use your power to stand as a governor, and they will follow your back to come into our land. It cannot happen. Biafra land is a one. When time will come, you will know that Biafra land is one, and that time you will regret those children supporting them, those boys supporting them, those G-men supporting them, because they cover under their borders, making call with the governor, giving them power to not be arrested from any police. This matter of Nnamdi Kanu, my people, Ibodo, Omokwanu, Onya Ijekoja na free, Ibodo, American, Ibodo, Canada, Ibodo, Europe, Ibodo, British, you people claiming that you are a data. A data is not a name. You know who you are before data came through the white man of Fulani. Ibodo, rise up, because don't look, the police in Ibodo, they are plenty Fulani. Remember, the man moving like madman in Ibodo as a police, always wear cloth dirty, always come to where they drink ogogoro, where they drink beer parlor. Sometimes he fall inside gutter. Ibodo, that man is a spy, he's a fool, and it's not Hausa. Forget about, he tell you that he's Hausa, he's not Hausa. Remember that his brother is DPO in Ibodo. A woman be speaking Fulani language without speaking English, little English to speak, and be a DPO in Ibodo kingdom. Let you people focus your eye to that man always drink and fall, and is the police moving inside our village. That man is a spy. The man is information. The man is a sabo working for the governors. That is why when the youth rise up to go and pursue Fulani, when there was in bush, they came from camp, from Isha side. The man is the one report to the police that you people are the one pursuing Fulani, and they're trying to bribe our king, which is our Obi. They're trying to bribe him, that the king know the community that I'm talking about now, that it cannot be possible. I am begging you people in America, because you people will regret it, and I will be alive, and I will love you people then, and nobody will tell me this thing happened to your brother, happened to your sister, Uche, why are you not feeling pain for what happened to your brother? I will remember today date in you that I spoke in Edo Biafra to let you to know, to reason back home and support our freedom coming from Chukwokike Biama. Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for governor. He's not fighting for president, to be a president of Nigeria, to be a president of Igbo. You are Igbo. Southeast is fake. Igbo is Eastern region. Igbo is Biafran. From his own, you see a man that pronounced the Biafra land. The Biafra a name to Ojukwu because he forget. That is why I say that Biafra is greater, reigning, existing before Ojukwu father self will come in that land. Because that land is a land where each first human being first come out in this world. That land is the first land in this world. That is why being the land is the land where sun shine for all. And that land is the land, being the one human being came out without becoming a human being. Before water to sand to human being is that land. Don't let people to confuse you again. Go back to who you are. It don't stop you to not travel where you want to travel go. It don't stop you to not go to anywhere you go. Because a radio platform will teach you what you thinking that you will learn going to school as a Nigerian name. Everything you learning from Nigeria is fake. Anybody tell you is your brother was signed to become a politician as a Nigerian. It's not your brother again. It's your half enemy, half brother to you. Please, nobody be Hausa, nobody be Biafra. Igbo land is Igbo land. Pass from Igodo to Lower Benue, to Bakassi, to Bori, to Calabar, to Lower Benue, Igala, Ishan. We are one. Yoruba is one. Hausa is one. I never hear Yoruba when they Ibadan. They tell Yoruba when they Osun State. Say you are Ibadan Yoruba. What do they know? Yoruba. Now when they ask you where you come for Igbo land, you tell them you come for Igbo land for Igbocha. You come for Igbo land for Ejo. You come for Igbo land for Saba. You come for Igbo land for Onitsha. You come for Igbo land for Aba. Remember, Ibu na from Onitsha. Every land in that Biafra land come up from Onitsha. Ibu, that is what they call them. Onitsha, Ibu. Onitsha na in Papa, Ibu na in Pekin. All the land na Biafra land, which is Igbo land. May Chukwokike Biama come to show in favor to Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra declaration. This year, Biafra will start existing enter next year. By the name of Chukwokike Biama, that will not get the trust with the name, everything good we are looking for must be done. Because the word said that my word must be done. Nnamdi Kanu, thank you for you to go and for you to come and do the work of God sent to you. Every word, whether bad word, whether good word will turn to blessing to you and protect the BOS members, HOD members. No matter anything happen, they must remain there for them to receive thanks from Nnamdi Kanu when he will come out. As they receive it before today, when he entered this jungle, the evil hand called Nigeria, he come out and still thank you people. And he will thank you for you to not listen to people's mouth, to come out from where you are, that he kept you. If you don't know, he got each one, he can stand every day. Oh, you are in radio possessor. You are just stand where you stand. The end is life, but pain will come. Different type of attack will come. But I promise you, by the name of Chukwokike Biama, you will be saved. Nobody will take your family from you. Nobody will take your life. Every woman is stand for truth. This is the truth. We're gonna suffer. You will stand for truth, but you must be alive. At last, you will be alive. Enjoy and laughing those people. You're thinking that they are human beings since all those while. God we must start manifesting from now. Human being we must cancel upon our life by the name of Chukwokike Biama. May God give you more wisdom and understanding.
Thank you very much. God bless you. That was a wonderful one. That was a wonderful one. We are rounding up, but maybe I will give 1 minute to somebody that wants to call. Hello, Mazi. You have 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Yeah, Mazi Tare, good afternoon from Europe here. The Mene Kroneke, Ojuku West spoken, our leaders, Mazi Nandi Okuchukano. Mazi, please continue to make the announcement on 1 million man march, which is still coming up. Today is second. We have 12 days to go.
Thank you.
Today is 12 days to go. So, continue to book, and information is that the Hotel de France is filled up. There's no available rooms. So, please, if we are booking any hotel within Brussels, go to your Google, check type hotels in Brussels, and continue to book. Mazi, thank you. I'll go to Mazi and make other announcement because I don't have time. I remain economic. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. That is a brother that is working every now and then for this movement. Thank you very, very much for listening. And that brings us to the close of today's program. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. And my name is Kamawe Tari Nemi. I am your host. God bless you.